Hello Gemini, and welcome to your May 9th through 14th reading. I did include Sunday in on that, so consider a practice day for your Sunday. And I'll start with pulling some oracle cards to see what we're going to be starting our week off with. Okay. It feels like I'm going in slow motion. Maybe you feel like you're going in slow motion. I don't know. Choosing your path. All is possible. That's beautiful. And breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. So you may have felt like the indecisiveness was kind of giving you a stagnant like energy, and maybe you were kind of just digging and digging, but the universe wants you to know a breakthrough is on the horizon. And then we have Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So choosing your path, I mean, that definitely makes sense. Feeling like you don't have a specific path. I mean, I feel like there's definitely people out there who, like, from the time they're a child, they know they want to be a doctor, or they know they want to be, you know, a lawyer or whatever. So then there's other people where they're just like, I don't have any idea. And so they're just kind of waiting and looking. So the universe is saying your sign is coming. Your breakthrough is coming. You got some of the same energy that Virgo just had. Not showing up as the same, but some of the same card. You have the Nine of Swords, which is a lot of negative self-talk going on in your head. You also have the Three of Cups, and you have High Priestess energy. So what I have is the first storyline that I've got in my head right now is you were at some sort of a gathering and you witnessed something that made you insecure. You could have seen someone like a happy couple and you were like, yeah, I'm never going to get that. Or you saw someone, male or female, you saw someone who was just in their power, strutting their stuff. Maybe they looked good. They had nice shoes. Their outfit was on point, you know, and it just really made you insecure. It made you go internally, and it kind of made you look at yourself and start this negative self-talk. And then you have your higher self who's trying to come in and say, stop that. First of all, you don't know what they're going through, so don't judge. Not to say that you are judging, but they may have went through what you're going through to get to where they're at now. Your challenges, your growths, your journey is completely different from anyone else's. So you've got your higher self trying to remind you to stay in a state of compassion for yourself, and negative self-talk is not going to help you at all. Yeah, so I'm not surprised. We've got the Magician here. Gemini, you can literally create anything you want to. You can be anything you want to. In your first card, it says all is possible. You just have to choose what direction you want to go. A breakthrough is at hand. So that's pretty powerful. It does require you to do some studying. I mean, you're not just gonna osmosis and speak a foreign language. You know, maybe you like languages, I don't know. The Eight of Coins is about someone who studies and becomes fluent in their craft. And then you have the Temperance energy, staying in a state of balance. Staying in a state of balance. Don't let your negative self-talk derail all the good and positive things that you're about to do. Because it's there. Like, it's there. I see it. And for all you know, that person who you looked at may have looked at you and saw the exact same thing. Saw someone who's standing in their power. And then they started looking at their self like, why didn't I think to do that? Or, you know, we just don't know. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Cups, which is a bunch of choices, and we know that because we have the Choosing Your Path card. So you've got a bunch of options. That could be a bunch of career choices, a bunch of job opportunities. It could also mean a bunch of suitors. You could have a bunch of people lining up. Like, oh my gosh, Gemini, look at you. Look at you looking nice at that party. Probably had tons of people trying to get your number. And then you have the Seven of Swords, which it's almost like you feel like you can't be all the way open with people. You've got to stay somewhat guarded, which, I mean, that's normal. You know, we all experience that. And I mean, to a certain extent, we probably should. We shouldn't let everyone know everything about us all the time. So actually, in this case, like, I don't feel that's a problem. Maybe you feel that you should guard yourself against two certain people. Small message for some. Then you have the Queen of Cups. This could be for a female or a male, but the Queen of Cups embodies earth energy. She's stable. She knows what she's doing in her career. Her money is on point. She knows how to invest. Just looking at this card, like, she also loves to be outside. Like, you may or may not like to be outside. This could signify the person that you're going to meet if you're single. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, all energy is fluid. That could be for a masculine or a feminine, and you could be a male or a female. That could be someone who just comes across as more of a feminine and identifies with more of their feminine side. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups, which is energy I strongly feel that you've left behind. I don't feel like it's coming up next week. I feel like that's energy that you've left behind. You've got the King of Swords out here. You stood your power. You claimed your throne, and you said, "This is me. This is what I'm doing, and I'm not standing for that." And you got the Sun card too. So you've got King and Queen. The King of Swords, like I said, is excellent at communicating, excellent at partnerships. Would be an excellent partnership for the Queen of Pentacles. So roles may be reversed, genders may be reversed, or, you know, genders all together, genders don't matter. The Sun card is saying there is bright new energy, good messages coming out here. And all this negative self-talk is really the only thing that's going to derail you from seeing the breakthrough that you're about to have. Because if you look at this card, it says breaking trail. If you look at this card, he's literally probably about to get to where he's supposed to be. And if you're digging for, let's just use the analogy, if you're digging for gold and you quit 1 foot away from that gold, you'll never know, because if you would have digged that foot, you'd have reached the gold. So just really staying in your power and get out of that self-talk, that negative self-talk, and go back to your higher power. The divine higher power is what you have on your side right now, really trying to remind you to be gentle. Get more in touch with your emotions as far as being gentle with yourself. We have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And I really do feel like that's something that was a struggle for you, Gemini. So I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And maybe receiving love and giving love is something that you've struggled with. And that's okay. That's okay. Final message. Gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. And you're also about to create miracles. So don't forget that you are one of the original light workers, which means your presence here on earth is divine. You chose to be here during this time, and you can do whatever you want to do. You're about to go through a breakthrough. So no matter how hard it feels for you next week, keep that light shining and your guides have your back, okay? I hope that you got some value out of this, Gemini, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next time.